Hey, what's going on, guys? Here at Galaxy Games with Robbie. Today we went up to a tournament up in Top Deck near Pittsburgh, and he got top 4 playing Cosmos post links. So take it away, Robbie.
All right, for the deck profile, I did play the 3 Go Fill. This is pretty much the only card I go and linked with a Deco Talker. Typically, you don't really need Deco Talker that much in this deck because most of your ships are untargetable anyway. But it's still like a nice, way of bringing out 20 up to 30. 32, 30, I don't even remember. It never gets that strong. Right, and then also a lot of times I would end up with like a slip rider in hand versus tribute fodder.
Yep.
Next is I did put Maxi. That's the only other non-Kozmo monster. And then 3 tin can. I decided this win can is still tin can, even though he totally is at 1. It's still important to try to get this card ASAP because obviously Dark Shores at 1 too.
Yep.
I put down to 1 Strawman from 2 from a long time ago. I just find it better at 1. 1 Sword Trooper. Again, these are just different names and they have different utilities.
Right.
2 Farm Girl. The reason I play 2, typically 1's always the better option. But because Dark Shores at 1, I found out it's just better to always take a Dark Shore in your hand and then still have plays after that. So the play is you deal 3,000 damage. The point is, if you can get direct in with this, or you even just damage in with this, you search your Dark Destroyer first, obviously. You summon it, pop itself, summon the second Farm Girl. Yeah, you can't tag it out, but that's not what you're going for. You inflict battle damage with the second one. You search for your town if you don't have it. Activate or Mojo at that point. Mojo would be better, but if you don't have town, you search town.
So 2 searches.
Yep, 2 searches. You activate town. You add back Dark Destroyer, and you have your pilot and Dark Destroyer ready for their turn.
Yep,
that's
their stuff.
Yep, that's the only way you can end up with Dark Destroyer in your hand effectively.
Right.
Next is Good Witch. The reason I played this because Crystal Wing, can't destroy card effects, untargetable stuff, and more or less this just baits stuff out. This the only thing this can't bait out and be effective is Solemn Strike. Anything else, you use their thing, they chain their thing to this, obviously, or else they're getting booked a million anyway, and then you just chain its effect to someone from your hand. It's really good. Kozmo Wicked Witch. She saved me 1 game today against a Chaos Max player. Surprisingly, someone still plays Chaos Max, but people still play old decks. I mean, look at this. So,
yeah.
I ended up with 600 life points when he was done. I paid 500 and I went down to 1, and I was able to beat it with 100 life points. It was pretty crazy. But his field was a Manju, Chaos Max, and then Galaxy Photon Matter to attack twice. So we tagged with this 21, 21, 21. And then 21 from his other dude. I took it from something else too, I don't remember. But I just know I had 100 light points when it was done. It was crazy. 2 Slip Rider. I should be playing 3 of this, but I went down to 2 because of another tech card I'm trying out that I think worked out very well. I'm not sure I'll play this deck again or not, but it was really fun. Is 2 Delta Shuttles. People played this at 1, maybe 2. I don't know. I didn't play the Falcon Island one. But in Falcon Island, to send your Sword Troopers to the graveyard to, maximize your plays. But the reason I play this is because 1, it's an alert target, and 2, I want to get Dark Destroyer and play ASAP. So I would summon this guy from my hand if I had a bad pilot, not including obviously Tin Can. But if I had any other pilot in my hand, 1 first, I would summon this, and that happened a lot. I would use this effect target itself. I'd bring him on defense, obviously. Reduce his attack and defense by 1,200 just to send Dark Destroyer, or 800, just to send Dark Destroyer to the graveyard to have it in play immediately. It was great. I would not cut this card any. I would even put it to 3 maybe. It was really good.
Okay.
Next is the 1 Forerunner. At the last minute, I decided to cut that to 1 because I put it in a second Eclipser. Just works out, and they went in the wrong order. It doesn't matter though. I have to always do the 1 Dark Destroyer. That's obligatory. That's the end of the monster lineup. There's no zoos in here, so great, no zoos. For the spells, I play 3 Town, 3 Allure. The reason I'm playing this is not very many darks in the deck now because we play less Sword Trooper. We have 1 Dark Destroyer, but there's 3 Gofu, and sometimes it's just great to get Gofu out of your hand.
Yep.
2 Twister, and then 1 of his 1 Rekaki, 1 E-Telly. Puts ships in the grave for Call of Haunted, and good 1-ofs.
Yep.
3 Call, and then 2 Oasis. I was on 3 and 2, but the decks, I'm already on 44 cards, so I decided to cut 1 of these. It was just a judgment call.
Would you replace this for the new Back to the Front
yes,
card?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
This, it didn't happen yet. I played 1 Zoo today. It was actually Chris from Galaxy here.
Yeah.
But he was the only person that couldn't just immediately activate. I actually had an Oasis and 1 Call. I had 1 of each. I couldn't activate this immediately because he had a Dryden. I had to get over Dryden first. I couldn't even use Dark Destroyer, period, because the Dryden. I just didn't want to just lose advantage for nothing. And so yeah, I would play that new card because it's not bound to any trap you activate it with.
Right.
It's really good. Next is 2 Mojo. Best card in the deck. I wouldn't play 3 though because it's just cloggy. 3 Mirror Force. This was just for Whiptail. This deck would lose with Whiptail, period. So this is just trying to. I mean, if strikes didn't, if these were enough to stop the monster from coming out, then this is just a secondary option of just stopping Whiptail from banishing your stuff.
And you personally like the OG Mirror Force over the other ones that are out right now, at least for your deck?
Actually, against the zoos, I got
Did you get
my bodied?
Yeah.
But I still like this better. I'd rather destroy stuff than get stuff back.
Yeah.
I go to the side because the extra is pretty much useless. Side, I play 2 of this. It's because you need to play Kaiju's. 3 of this, best card in the extra deck. I sided this in, going second every single game, and I was able to just destroy back row. Like, no one strike this card. It was crazy.
Yeah, free summon, Twin Twisters on legs,
Yep.
level 5.
It's a level 5 2000 beater that just says you deal with me or I'm going to be a problem. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
And then my cuts for these are also simple too. I cut 3. If I was 1 second, and a lot of times I actually chose to go second, and it's surprising my opponent obviously as well. But I would side 3 of these in, take the 3 go through out. Very simple side.
Yeah, pretty simple.
Next, I decided this. I didn't want to main it. It's a great card, but playing 1,000 life points isn't the greatest. And then also, a lot of decks don't really care about their effects being negated. Plus, playing against True King Zoo. I mean, it'd be great to stop the Zoo, but the True King it doesn't do anything. It's not the greatest.
I
One
mean,
Ash.
you end up getting more value out of Strike than you do out of Dark Lady.
Yeah, for sure. This I play 1 of because I only have 1 of. This I played this in the main for fun before, and it was bad. So I put it in the side, but 2 of this and 2 of this. I sided this in twice today. Both times was great. The other time was one of the 2 times was pretty beautiful. I had this and this actually both set in a Kozmo town. My opponent just rolled a dice to see what he would banish, but he actually had 2 Cyclones the same turn. He banished this and then the Kozmo town. What I had left was a tin can on the field with a Slip Ride in my hand, this and Max C. So it was a Zoo player. I let him special summon from he had to play under Max C obviously.
Yeah.
So he thought he was gonna kill me. But after I let him bring out all his stuff, I drew 3 or 4 cards. I just activated this, brought out a sight. This turn was over and it was game.
Yeah.
It was just game next turn. Next 2 Decree, because I've always played Decree. And then I'm playing Kozmo, so Dark Hole, your Dark Hole Farm Girl GG.
Yep.
So I sided those as well.
Right.
Siding, I love siding and go second. It was better than siding 1 first. I played this just because I want to leave 2 level 1s on the field, and if I had an option, I'd make it. The best strength 3s I can think of, besides Dante, and Dante doesn't help my deck. I'm playing Cosmos, so duh.
Yeah.
This. You guys might be wondering, why am I playing these? Right before the tournament, I had 2 Forerunners, as I said, and I changed it. And I never changed my extra deck because I don't go into this anyway, so I didn't care.
Wasn't the only thing you went into was a Levier?
Yes, I'll just throw these down. Actually, I did go into these, to take it back.
Off of the GoFus tokens.
These are just a kind of funny option. If I end up making, middle of the game, I have GoFu, I summon GoFu to clear this up fast. I summon GoFu, burn up my tokens. So I end up making these 2 off of the 2 tokens. Mm-hmm. I normal summon a monster, and I use that normal summon monster with these 2 to make this. Now, what I have is a GoFu, and the idea is if I can get a Call Haunted a level 5 back, like Slip Rider or Delta Shuttle, and I can use those 2 together to make Zolkin, set a card, make Crystal Wing, and they're all under Nico Tucker's zones. So that's the idea of this. It didn't pan out. Yeah, it didn't pan out, but it was the idea of it, and it all works off Call Haunted and Go Through. It's great.
Yeah.
And then this was the same exact idea for Call Haunted, or just someone Go Through by itself, and then use any for the Farm Girls or Sword Troopers to make this. Because a lot of times I thought about my Dart Sword being in a Banish Zone, not being able to be accessed, but having Call the Haunteds. And I don't play any of the trap card that brings back darts from the Banish Zone. Mm-hmm. So what I did, my idea was to put Dart Sword back in the graveyard and Call Haunted after I did that. So. But yeah, what Smallville was saying, I went to my extra deck 1 time today, and that was because I had Sword Trooper, brought back a Farm Girl, and I thought to myself, I'm going to bring back this Strawman and bring back my Dart Destroyer. It was a lit play. Yeah. Summoned 1 time from the extra deck, it got barriered.
Yeah.
I did not summon from this again besides these. Obviously, this was an easy play. Mm-hmm. But this, trash. Don't play this in Cosmo. You're not going to summon from it anyway.
No extra deck Cosmo.
Right. What I ended up getting from the end of it, from all this pretty much, it was a sneak peek for the
Kill the Duelist.
yeah, Kill the Duelist. So I got a lot of the new, obviously, Link stuff or whatever. It was fun.
Yeah, he pulled actually good.
Oh yeah,
this stuff.
I pulled the Spellbook of Knowledge and the Rescue Ferret.
Yep, and then prize you got this what do you call it? Like washable
Dry erase board, yeah.
Dry erase board for life points. You got a T-shirt and you got 4 turbo packs, which you're actually about to do a video for an opening on because those are pretty hard to find.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you, Robbie, for the deck profile. Congrats on top 4, and we'll catch you guys next time.